So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
So that's got things underway. In with the challenge. Szoboszlai. Looking to play him in. Isak! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very great chance! It's in!
Harris really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Oxford make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Isak. Brannigan. Harris.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oxford were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Foden. Haaland. Now it's Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Haaland with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Threads one in. Isak picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. Rice. Foden. Passes short. Shoots!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Harris.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And Dyke gets it away. Knocks it out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cleared without hesitation. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. That is good alertness.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Spread neatly. He's in plenty of space here. What a throw in. Brannigan. Now Hellick. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. McAllister. Haaland. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's forced to go back. Hellick. Well, that looks a decent ball. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Haaland. McAllister. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brannigan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Isak. Now it's Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Ball is over the line. Foden. Isaac. Brannigan.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Isaac. Now it's Haaland. And it's McAllister. Hellick. Brannigan. Oxford finding their passes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. McAllister given the lift of his goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brannigan. Harris. Plays the return pass. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Brannigan tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lancashire has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brannigan. Oh, good spread. He is through here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Isak could try cutting inside here. Soboslai shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Quality ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
It's run loose, who's going to get there?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
All square again into the dying minutes. Big chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Hellick. No way through. Great ball, and he's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moment.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. McAllister claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.